Hello, and welcome back to my channel. You may be asking, Addie, why is it taking you so long to upload? Addie, where have you been? Addie, what's happening? You've been posting on Instagram and TikTok, but not YouTube. A, school's kicking my butt, okay? I'm in my senior year of high school, and I'm going through a lot right now. B, I'm lazy. I did have a January reading wrap-up. I never edited it. But I will edit this one. I will, okay? And it will come out hopefully on the last day of February or on March 1st. Either way, welcome to my February reading wrap-up. The day I'm filming this, it is February 25th. So I will have enough time to edit and post before the end of February. So, hello and welcome. As I said, it's February 25th. Maybe I'll finish a book between now and the 28th. I don't think I will. But these are all the books I've read as of February 25th. So the first book I read this month, it was an ARC I received from Anna Grace. Everyone go follow her on TikTok and Instagram. It was an ARC, and it's Venom. Sorry, I have the window open. It's Venom by her. Don't mind the crusty Kindle, okay? Leave me alone. But anyways, Venom. Now, I have read one singular book by Anna before. She only has 3 out. And I've read Bad for Business and Venom. I loved both of them. I think Venom was my favorite. Don't get me wrong, I loved Bad for Business, but guys, Venom, 5-star read, okay? 5 stars. I loved it. It has romance. It has mystery, which and it has a found family, and what more could you ever want in a contemporary book? Nothing, because this is it. The main character, Cleo, loved her. She was such an icon. I loved her. The mailman character, his name's Dare. Oh, I loved him too. And as of today, it actually came out the day I'm filming this. So you guys you can go pick it up on Amazon RN right now. So you better go do that and read it. And then there are a bunch of other characters I love so much, like Mira and everyone, and I love them all. I have my review up right here, so I don't forget any notes. But yeah, I said Cleo, Mira, and Dare are my Roman Empire. I love them. This trio was everything to me. They're like a little found family. I mean, obviously there's a little something more between Cleo and Dare because romance. But those 3 are everything. They're really all each other had throughout this entire experience. Basically, the storyline is that those 3 are assassins for a very wealthy person, a very wealthy billionaire that you end up hating. I hate him. And then one day he just mysteriously dies, and you're just like, what just happened? And so yeah, the story's telling about what happened there, because doesn't that sound literally insane? Yeah, it does. So go find out what happens. And la la la, I love their backstories, and I love the characters, and I love everything about them. Mira, she was such a sweetheart, and I loved her. I just love. And I am not very good at reading on my Kindle or on my phone, except for if it's fanfics. But when I'm reading on these, I don't know, I'm always very slow, and I always forget that I have them because I don't physically have the book with me. But after a certain point in Venom, I sat through over 200 pages in one sitting. It was crazy. I was at my grandparents' house and I was just like, and then I finished it. And I just didn't know. I was like, but yeah, Venom. Everyone go read Venom. Romance, mystery, found family. Some of the best genres out there. Go read it. And also go support my girl, Anna. Okay? Because she deserves it. The second book I read during February was The Darkness Within Us by Trisha Levenseller. Now this was a duology. The first one was The Shadows Between Us. Look at how pretty they are. This one was about one sister. This one was about the other. And I ate up both of these books. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I did. Okay? Not a lot of people like these books, but I loved them. I don't care. I loved these books. Okay? And if you want to flood my comments with hate, don't do it. It'll make me sad. So basically, in the first book, I read this in January, so you missed me talking about it. But in this one, it's not enemies to lovers. People call it enemies to lovers, it's not. And this one, basically, one of the sisters, Alessandra, she's trying to marry the king and then kill him so that she can have all the power in the world. And then in this one, it's the other sister, Chrysantha, I think, maybe. And this one, in the first book, you already know that she's been married off. But then in this one, it shifts to her point of view instead of her sister's. It's set after it, but she has already been married to a really old guy with a bunch of money. You know what that means. And then she starts it off. I love the way she starts off these books, because in this one, she was like, I seduce men for fun, and I'm going to kill the Shadow King so I can have all the power in the world. And then this one, she's like, my husband won't die, and it's taking forever. And I loved it. I loved that. She basically just wants freedom. And after her husband dies, she gets that freedom. And then some guy comes in and he's like, hey, I'm actually the late Duke's son. Or I think it was like stepson or something. I don't know. They were related somehow. And she was like, this guy is ruining everything for me because he wants to take the estate and he wants to take all the money. And she's like, I earned this. So it's her trying to deal with that. And I really, really did enjoy this book. I gave this one 5 stars. I'm pretty sure. I'm pulling up my Goodreads, hang on. Yeah. Okay, I gave this one 5 stars. I'm pulling up my review. It's very short. I said, I don't care. I love this duology so bad. This one made me giggle and laugh and want to cry. That's really all I need. And the epic romance, of course, 5 stars. It took me 4 days to get through, which is pretty fast for me. Usually, 3 to 4 days is a really good book for me. So this one took 4 days, and it's really pretty too. Hang on. The sprayed edges and the cover, it matches the other one, and I just think they're so pretty, and I just love that. But yeah, this one was really good. I feel like this one was more enemies to lovers, but kind of enemies, reluctant allies sort of thing is what this one was. Not really. It was more enemies to lovers than the first one, I think. So I need people. Okay, let me go on a tangent real quick. I need people to stop saying certain books are enemies to lovers when they are in fact not. Because I saw so many people call this book enemies to lovers. It wasn't. Okay? They literally never hated each other. Okay? They were never enemies. Okay? Enemies to lovers is what the Cruel Prince did. They actively hated each other and actively wanted the other to die. And if it's anything less than that, it is not enemies to lovers. You can call it, like, they don't like each other to lovers, disliking to lovers. It's not haters. It's not enemies. It's not enemies to lovers, okay? Don't piss me off. TSPMO. Me when people say enemies to lovers when it's not. Moving on, the final book that I read in February forgot to take that out. Anyways, credits to my good friend Autumn, by the way, for this lovely Kath Jess bookmark that I use every single day. The third book that I read was Call It What You Want by Alyssa. I don't want to pronounce this wrong. I don't want to embarrass myself. I'm just going to put it on the screen because I don't feel like getting yelled at. But I don't know. Honestly, when I first got this one, I picked it up because it had a pretty cover. If you want me to be completely transparent with you, I will judge a book by its cover. This one, I was like, pink! And I picked it up. Did I know what it was about? No. Leave me alone. I'm literally just a girl. I don't really know if I loved this or didn't like it. Because there were definitely phases I had. I had phases where I was like, oh, I love this. And then I had phases where I was like, give me a break. It was that kind of book. I think this is not a cute little romance. It's not. It's not. Okay? The cover might seem like it is. It's not. I fought through. I fought these two in their relationship. It's Sloane and Ethan. And basically, this is them and their relationship going through college and slightly post-college. And it's basically like a long-term situationship and how that is. I've never been in a situationship, but this makes me never, ever want to experience it literally in my entire life. Because this experience seems like just awful. Basically, it's like she wants to be with him. He also does, but he doesn't want to commit to a relationship, which of course, and he just won't communicate to her why or anything about the future, really. And it's a very realistically written book. I think this is something that happens to people every single day, for sure. I think it was good in that way, and I think the lesson is also really good about how you can't just wait for someone. Like, if they don't want you, don't wait up on them. Don't settle for someone who won't be there for you and who does not want to commit to you. Don't do that. And I think that's a very good lesson to learn that comes from this book. Did it annoy me a lot? Yeah. Because I was like, she was told multiple times, girl, stop. Girl, stop. He's awful for you. He treats you like absolute garbage. Why are you still trying? But also, that's where the realisticness comes in. It's like, people do that. People think that. People think, oh, I can fix him. Oh, I just have to give him more time. And everyone's like, no, stop! That's what I was like. I was like, girl. I was fighting. I was fighting for my life. Really, I was. But I still enjoyed it. At the end of the day, I think it was a decent read, at least. I think I gave it like 3.5. Because, like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. But yeah, that's how I felt about that. I do think it's a good lesson to learn, and I do think it's something important that people need to know, to not settle, and to not get involved with men like this, who won't communicate their feelings with you, and who won't just be involved with you when you want them to. I don't know. It's a very good lesson. That's all you need to know. Final segment. Would I recommend these books? Venom, 100%. 100%. If you are looking for a good emotional read, Venom is the one for you. Would I recommend The Darkness Within Us? yes question mark. And why I say that is because a lot of people did not like this duology, especially the first one. But it's like, I think especially at first, Chrysantha was a lot more enjoyable than Alessandra was. I did end up liking Alessandra, but I think she's a lot more likable, um, in specific ways, in certain ways, but yeah. But I think with the way it's set up, you might be able to read this by itself. I think you could. You'll be missing some context about how her sister and the king got together, but I don't think that that's very important. But so if you read this one and didn't like it, maybe try this. I don't know. Chrysantha was more likable than Alessandra, but I loved them both at the end of the day. And it's very like women empowerment. So I say yes question mark. For this one is a firm maybe, because you saw my whole spiel on it. It's just, don't go into this looking for a cute little romance. Don't go into this book wanting that, because you will be disappointed. So just know. So that was my February reading wrap up. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all might read these books, or if you already have, tell me how you feel about them. And hopefully I will see you soon. I will be seeing you next month for my March reading wrap up, and that's a promise, because I never like to go back on my promises. So I will do that, and I do plan on making more videos soon. I'm graduating in May, so after that I should be free a lot maybe, but I am starting college after that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed nonetheless, and I hope you have a great week, day, evening. I don't know what time it is you're watching this, but yeah, I love you, and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye!